So fans, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another movie review, and once again another spoiler-free slash spoiler review. And this one's gonna be a more quicker one, and even when I get to my spoiler section, I'm not gonna talk spoilers. Is not gonna be that much because at the end of the day, even if people don't mind, if they haven't seen this movie yet and they don't mind about spoilers, I don't want to spoil too much because goddamn. Yeah. Today we're going to be finally talking about Evil Dead Rise. This is one of those movies that I've been highly anticipating this year, and boy oh boy, I cannot wait to talk about it to you guys. Coming up right now, you guys enjoy the show. Alright guys, quiet on set. Scene 1, take 1. Action. Boom! Now, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you share with friends. Also hit that bell for notifications because it helps the channel a lot. Evil Dead Rise is about a story of a woman named Beth. I believe she works at then again, I've seen this movie only once, so I need to rewatch it again to keep a couple things to refresh my memory. But hey, you know, it's not too long since I've seen it. I've seen it on opening Friday, so that's great. I believe she works in the rock and the music industry, and she comes back, you know, wants to reunite with his sister, just catch up and all that stuff at this nice, actually not, yeah, in a way nice for horror aesthetics, a nice apartment with her sister and her kids. Beth, played by Lily Sullivan, so she visits her sister Ellie, played by Alyssa Sutherland. And her kids, they just have a good time bonding until since the kids go off and get a pizza, an earthquake happens, and well, one of the Necronomicons, as I believe, or at least, because if you guys seen Army of Darkness and all that stuff, yeah. But well, let's just go with the Necronomicon. The Necronomicon pops up from this underground basement thing at the bottom of the apartment. And then, well, of course, they read it because, I mean, stupid decision, just like when you think about all the other Evil Dead films. But then again, here's the thing though, is that, well, I mean, I'm a dumbass because I'd read it. I mean, who wouldn't want to find a book that's bounded in human flesh or skin and inked in blood? Or I believe it's inked in blood. So the kids read it, and of course, the Deadites arrive and they take possession of Ellie, and well, let's just say all hell breaks loose, and I would say that's sort of an understatement. So that is my little story synopsis of the film. Now let's get on to the spoiler-free review. So as you guys can see, I'm a Deadite myself. I'm an Evil Dead fan. Well, then again, I've seen everything and I've enjoyed everything, minus I have not seen I have the 4K, thank goodness, but I have not seen the unrated version of the Evil Dead remake, and I haven't watched Ash vs. Evil Dead because I have the whole show on Blu-ray. I have the whole complete series on Blu-ray. It's just I haven't had the time to sit down and watch it, but I'm gonna watch it for sure. And of course, if you guys can see through the reflection, I have an Army of Darkness poster right there, courtesy from Shout Factory. So yeah, when I bought the 4K. So this is one of those movies I've been looking forward to see, and boy oh boy, does this movie deliver, in my opinion, because I believe this is currently, it's still competing against Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 3, but this is, to me, currently my favorite film of the year because holy shit, I didn't expect to fall in love with this movie like how I thought. I know I was gonna love it, but oh my god, I fell in love with it the minute I left the theater. And luckily I saw it with a nice crowd because I think I caught a 10:30 or 11:30 screening for the Friday premiere, and boy oh boy, all of us reacted, and it was just great. From the opening scene, I already knew what I was getting myself into because I believe there's a big family sitting behind me. Well, not a couple of rows behind me, and they were shocked with of course, a gore scene at the beginning of the film. And I was like, oh yeah, you know, yeah, these guys ain't ready, man. I've seen these movies, man. These are masterpieces and all that shit, man. These are awesome. I love it. I love Sam Raimi. I love the Evil Dead franchise. So yeah, boy, come on. All right, I can tell these are newbies. Holy shit, this fucking movie ramped itself up like crazy. It's not as gory. I thought it was gorier than the remake when I first saw it, but then again, I rewatched the remake recently with the Shout Factory's 4K. But no, the Fede Alvarez's movie, the Evil Dead remake, or I'd say a semi-sequel, I'd say it's way gorier for sure. It's way more brutal and gorier, but that's not to say that this movie is not gory. Holy shit, let me just get on with the gore. right out. It's fucking crazy. Like, there's a bit of mix of CGI, but mostly it's practical effects, which makes it grounded and freaking gnarly as fuck. Of course, if you guys have seen the marketing a bit, if you guys see the Red Band trailer, especially that cheese grater, let's just say that ooh, all of us in the movie theater legit shouted no, 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 and we screamed when that scene happened, because holy shit, oh, this is just nuts. But the gore is amazing, the practical effects is great. Some of the gore is a nice homage to Evil Dead 2 and all the other rest of the films, but the gore scenes are just, holy shit, they're crazy as fuck. The lighting is also good. This movie, in my opinion, is very, I mean, it's the cleanest looking film from all the other Evil Dead films. A lot of them have this grimy texture. Even the remake has this grain structure, even though it was shot digitally. But grainy structure. But then again, I say this makes up for it, but then again, I don't mind that, to be honest. If Evil Dead is clean, I don't mind that. But in case that kind of does bother you in the style, in the sense and the style of the other films, it does make up for very, I mean, well lit but very dark lighting, especially since this is a very low budget film. Holy shit, Lee Cronin took advantage of the lighting, and I say more natural lighting from the film, and I'm pretty sure there's some, of course, stage lighting, but man, it's just crazy. I'm going all over the place with the review. God damn, man. The light in this is just crazy dark, and it's so good though, in my opinion, because it just helps out. And fuck me, it makes the movie way eerier. And oof, the score is pretty good. I mean, it is your typical Evil Dead sort of score, but I say the movie shines like crazy when the opening credits, the score shines crazy with the opening credits and with the opening scene and with the end credits. Man, it's just awesome, boy, I gotta say. Now let's get to the main highlight, in my opinion. Alyssa Sutherland, man, holy shit, as the mom that becomes a Deadite. Holy fuck, man. She terrified the shit out of me. I'm pretty sure you guys seen that scene with the peephole. She's all smiling and shit. Yeah, that scene is way scarier, in my opinion, than in the trailer. Like, when you see the full context, man, this shit is just fucking scary. Holy shit. The kids are amazing. I really love the kids. I know there's gonna be people that they're stupid and blah blah, but then again, as someone who likes kids, then again, I'm not a huge fan of kid actors. These kids are great. They act like kids, like teenagers, but then again, they're very loving and supportive, and you don't want to see nothing bad happen to them. But then again, once the Deadites take over, all bets are fucking off, because this movie will say fuck kids. This movie, well, not completely, but this movie in some cases says fuck kids, because goddamn, there's a lot of teenage kids and basically a lot of kids in this movie, and holy shit, no, Deadites don't give a fuck. And that's what, again, another thing I love about this movie is that the Deadites are still in character as always, man. Oh boy. Beth, played by Lily Sullivan, man, she is breathtaking, I'd say. I love her story, her character arc a bit near the beginning of the film and near the end of the film. I really love her character arc, and I love her badass moment at the climax of the film. But man, I really, really dug her. I really love it. Everybody does a good performance here. The kids, Alyssa Sutherland, Lily Sullivan, they all do a great job. And the credit goes to Lee Cronin too for learning how to direct actors and all that stuff. And I want to talk about Lee Cronin's direction here. My God, that guy knows how to shoot a damn claustrophobic film, man. Ooh, boy, as an aspiring filmmaker myself, man, this is one of those movies that puts me to shame, to like, damn, you gotta do better with your films, man, holy shit. And of course I do, but then again, you know, I still love the films I do, but then again, this movie's teaching me that, hey, here's some cool tips, or instead of ripping off, just get inspired by it. But man, I love the camera work in this movie, and it's just fucking amazing. And one last thing before I close this off, Alyssa Sutherland, man, she's just terrifying, man. She gives it her all in this film, and I'd say, oh my God. Boy, this is amazing. The pacing is good too. For an hour and 36-minute movie, the pacing is so good. It feels like an hour because, in my opinion, I got so immersed with the characters and everything, and the storytelling is all that good. Sure, characters do a couple of stupid things, but then again, you know, I mean, Ash isn't the brightest, he's in the sharpest tool in the shed in the original 3 films, and I'm pretty sure in the show, so. Even the characters in the remake, so yeah, but I glossed over that because, again, I mean, Evil Dead is now known for being overly, heavily logical in your face. It's mainly about being fun, while also giving some good commentary, and also just basically just being a gore fest, and we all love that. Well, we munching our popcorn and shit, freaking you guys throw up at the end. You guys were all having a good time. And this movie, in my opinion, just again, it's one of those movies where it's just another home run for Evil Dead. Because in my opinion, the Evil Dead franchise, to me, does not a bad Evil Dead film does not exist in my opinion. All these films are masterpieces, and this one is. So I'm gonna give this film, Evil Dead Rise, a 5 out of 5. Because goddamn boy, this is amazing. I don't know if the theaters still carry it. I do work at a movie theater, so I'm pretty sure we're still carrying it. So hopefully you guys get a chance to see it. So it made 100 million plus at the box office, over a 10 to $15 million budget, and holy shit, fuck me, well deserves, man. Lee Cronin, man, I love you, man. I love you so much. And I love the actors too. I love this movie so much. And in future videos, since I just got done talking about this just now, I've been wanting to marathon and do like marathon reviews, like retro spoiler heavy reviews on the other films, but you know, work got in the way. But hey, now that I talked about this, I would love to talk about The Evil Dead, Evil Dead 2 Dead by Dawn, Army of Darkness, and yeah, and also the remake 2013/sequel in my opinion. And yes, I will cover Asher's Evil Dead. Instead of the complete series in one video, I will cover them season, like by season in one video. All right, so now let's get on to a quick spoiler. So just in case you guys haven't seen it, click away. Now for people who have seen it or really don't give a shit and want to stick around, well, here you go. Spoiler alert. So one thing I'm gonna talk about just 3 spoiler things I want to talk about, because even if you guys haven't seen the movie and don't care about spoilers, I still say, holy shit, check it out, guys, god damn. Then again, if I were to talk about the spoilers, if I were to talk about spoilers, this video will be an hour long, because goddamn. So the famous line, "Mommy's with the maggots now," like Alyssa Sutherland, the way she does that scene, it's just all the build up and hype, because once the Deadites basically they do the R word sort of scene, and when she gets possessed in the elevator and they do the wires and all that stuff, or maybe she was, I don't know, but I don't know if she was R worded like in the original, but like in the original Evil Dead film. But once she takes possessed, it's really sad because she really loves her kids. You could tell there's a mother that she's a single mom, she loves her kids. And when she gets possessed, she just tells her sister, please don't let them take my babies. And she just throws up and she dies. Like, once you get possessed by a deadite here, you died. Your soul is just gone. Your soul is theirs. And when she, like, in the build-up to the Mommies with the Maggots now, it is terrifying, but yet, in my opinion, heartbreaking, because our mommy's gone. I mean, I'm pretty sure in the remake, they already brought this one, lore, about bringing somebody back from possession, and even Ash got through it, he got past it too, but here, since there's like 3 Necronomicons in canon, I believe this Necronomicon kind of works different, because this one has teeth compared to the other ones. This Necronomicon, kind of the way this one does it, I think, is just if you get possessed, you're just basically dead. And damn, once Ellie is like a dead-eyed shit, like the cheese grater scene, she just scrapes through the flesh and you see the gore. You see Beth's leg just get scraped. All of us screamed in the theater because holy shit, it was just nuts. And even Ellie, before she got in a way crucified, not crucified, just got a knife through her hand just defending the kids. And she didn't, as far as I remember, she didn't really scream. She was like crying, and she was in pain because she was like, I think because she couldn't believe what was happening to her. So she was still trying to process everything because there was too much going on. And oh my god, the daughter character, when she's eating the glass and you see, because when I saw the trailer, I thought it was like somebody gulping like something, but I didn't think it was like, I thought it was like a demon coming out of the throat, but no, it's like a shards of glass. And holy shit, this movie takes no prisoners. And the little girl, man, she's kind of dumb. This is, of course, the eye peeping scene where Deadeye Ellie's manipulating her to open the door. I love this scene, how well directed it is. How, yeah, she's vulnerable. She's a little girl, so I can excuse her dumb mistakes. But she reaches for the doorknob, and I love that it goes back and forth with Ellie and the doorknob, and I just love it. It creates tension. And once she just even moves the doorknob a bit, boom, the freaking hand comes in. Man, and the hallway scene, when you see through the people, the hallway scene, oh my god, like she just massacres a lot of people. She massacres a dude with a gun, like an old dude with a gun. She massacres a Latino family right there. Fuck me, it's just nuts and shit. And I love at the comics where Beth and little girls, they're all like going and trying to escape finally through just escaping the apartment. Everybody, all the Deadites just look and they just chant "Dead by Dawn," which is a homage to Evil Dead 2. I really love that a lot. Yeah, man, there's like gore scenes are just not. I just love how practical effects-ish it is. And one last spoiler thing, I just love that at the beginning where Beth finds out she's pregnant, from what I read it, she didn't know what to do. She wants to get an abortion or keep it, but then once just going through all the trauma and going through this character arc and just going through everything with these kids and basically her and the little girl, that her only niece are the only sole survivors, she decides to keep the baby. And I love that. It's like, aside from, and I'm pretty sure she wants to grow a family with her niece, and I love that a lot. And of course, the chainsaw, the trademark chainsaw. I just love all the Deadites mangle themselves to get into one little beast, and then, holy shit, I love it. Some people will probably think it's corny. I love it a lot, and just their demise when they get chopped up, and then just get the chainsaw in there is just great. And the beginning opening scene with this girl, there's a cabin scene. The girl gets scalped. I think her cousin gets possessed or something. And it's a cool opening, and it kind of, at first you're like, what does this got to do with the rest of the film? It kind of like homages again the Evil Dead, where you see the POV shot just going into ash. It goes into the girl that goes to the cabin at the beginning of the film. So it's kind of like harken back to the beginning of the film. So does it really add anything to the plot? No. Not really, but I welcome it because it, in a way, you know what? Yeah, I'd say it does. It sets the tone of the film, It's just like, this is gonna be a gore fest. So that's all I gotta say about this, guys, for Evil Dead Rise, man. Shit, if you made it this far, thank you, and man, oh man, oh man, hope you guys check it out. So that's my spoiler-free and spoiler review of Evil Dead Rise. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you guys so much for watching my video. So let me know down in the comments down below, have you guys seen Evil Dead Rise? What you guys thought about it? Please let me know down in the comment section down below. I'd like to hear your opinions on it. So this is Javi from Javi Productions signing off, and hope you guys enjoyed the show.